Alright, this is a Labyrinth of Egypt reading. We'll see. There's a lot of these little conspiracies that like have labyrinths or expeditions to like the center of the world and stuff. So we're gonna see if any of them has any facts or something that would be substantial to just the whole thing, you know. Were these trips successful, or did it kind of fall flat? Did they find out other things? We might find that out ourselves in this reading. These are for entertainment, not to be taken too seriously. Don't want anybody hurting themselves due to what I say. People are influenced by the serious and the inspiring stuff. So we have to kind of give you the warning ahead of schedule. So, you know, no hurt whatsoever. Alright. So we have judgment with evaluation and the right choice. We have the 9 of Wands with deference and overcoming obstacles. There's falseness, lies, corruption, defensiveness, negativity, a fake something or other, betrayal, a two-faced person, deception of the worst kind, trying to cover something or a mistake or a lie, lying to self, that something is when it might not or is not. Alright, so then we have messenger. We have an announcement, a invitation, waiting for results, or from a phone call. There's an important message that needs to be conveyed to let others know. Okay, we have wedding or marriage. We have commitment, bonding, loss of independence. Marriage can predict a marriage. We have despair. We have anger issues, bad mood, of annoyed emotions, negative, and frustrating. We have Empress. We have connecting mind and body, physical attraction. We have Emperor with logic and tradition. We have the soldier, man in uniform. He will love you and leave you. He's a playboy, person of authority. And we have Queen of Wands. We have strength, feeling drawn to somebody. We have the 5 of Cups with grief and heartache. We have the 4 of Swords with rest and single. We have Sun with joy and self-confidence. And we have Queen of Pentacles with shrewdness and family. So, let's see what's going on. We have hand in hand, we have the extra red Joker. We have a railroad, we have a book, and we have a bouquet. So, with all this, there's also Louis de Cancer, the Mataha Expedition. So, with all of these events that were made into a expedition or like something to that effect, it had a more playful view to it. It was either for like a wedding party, like type of game, or it was kind of like one of those things where it sounded more like work instead of like a celebration to keep away prying eyes, the press, gossip, people. So it could have been somebody's wedding that was inspired to be one of these, where it's not a Labyrinth per se, but it's like one of those like field games that you would like play with friends, like going through like a corn maze or something around Halloween. Or the Louis Decanter, it could be like a painting, or it could be like a small expedition. Like walking there's half the fun, you know, so that they can set up or whatever. But it's that type of thing where in history it was a big event, but really in history it was more of like, hey, we're throwing like a baby shower, you know, type of thing, or we're throwing a wedding today. Come out and we'll have some adventures, and just call it something different instead of the wedding of so and so and so and so. It's the Lost Labyrinth, you know, ooh wee, you know. But really, it was to make sure that the press wasn't interested in like the goings on. It was more like a private party, you know, type of thing. But anyway, hopefully this gets the blood pumping. You know, you don't have to have a traditional wedding. You can have a fun one. Have like a kids' party type of wedding or event or whatever. Because the more stimulant of a party it is, the more fun people have and the more excitement they remember for a long time. Because what people wanted in ancient times is the folk novel version of the events, not the gossip page version of the events, because that's what became of legend. You know, it went from, oh, it was this, this, and this, and then it was like people told stories about it. Oh yeah, it was an expedition, or it was this, or it was that, and then the two would merge together as one story and become like this big thing of like the adventure, and then like a love story type of thing or whatever, and it was like a whole thing. So I think that's pretty cool, like just to plan that as it is, and then have like this big, um, you know, kind of reaction to it just by hearing about it, you know, through a third party, you know. And you were there, you were one of the attendants. It was pretty cool. And that's what you put in the history books, the third party extended version of your adventure, when it could have been just a party for somebody who got married or had a baby shower, or just had a bad day and needed some cheering up, you know, and then it becomes a whole thing. Anyway, hopefully this helps somebody out, and you rethink how you model your whole life, I guess. Like, instead of having a bad day, invite your friends over for like cocktails and call it some epic story or whatever, and see what third party people think of it, you know. Because that's how rumors start and legends are born and all those crazy nonsense. But it's like, it sounds kind of like almost like an Indiana Jones novel. That's what I wanted to say. Had to yawn on it for a minute. But yeah, a lot of historic events were just weddings, like, and then they just put it like a label on it, and then it became this big, sensationalized event. So it is what it is. But I find that really funny. That's like the best conspiracy ever. You call it something else, not a wedding, so then people don't know who's getting married or going on this trip or whatever, because it's not of interest to anybody. It's only of interest to you and your friends and family. So I think that's a neat idea to switch it up a little bit so you don't have too many prying eyes on your business. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Take care of yourself, take care of everyone, and rethink what you call your wedding. I think this would be the thing of legends. What do you think? Anyway, later.